So recently I was asked about how to prepare for the physical fitness test in terms of doing the push-ups or a bench press as a woman in law enforcement. So yes, your department is going to individually test you on certain fitness parameters. Every single state has different testing protocols, but they're all a little bit similar, and oftentimes there is a bench or a push-up requirement. It'll be based on your age, your gender, and sometimes based on your weight if you're doing a bench press. So for example, I started as a police officer in Illinois, and we had a 1 rep max bench press where we had to do a certain percentage of our weight for 1 rep. It was with a strict barbell with plates on the side, but some departments might have you do it with a machine, or they might have you do push-ups instead. If that's something you're going to be tested on, you're nervous about it, you have to practice it. I always insist on having people look up what their testing protocol is going to be and practice that so that you know what to expect and so that you're good at it beforehand. For bench pressing, you're going to want to be doing chest work in the gym, be practicing your bench press, doing at least like 3 to 5 sets of maybe 10 or 12 reps, and slowly increasing weight over time until those last 2 reps are difficult for you. And then I would up the weight, and I would also decrease the repetitions too over time so that you're able to do like making it so it's so heavy that 6 to 8 reps are really challenging for you. And then occasionally test your 1 rep max again to see how close you are to what you have to be for your goal for the fitness test. Also, if you're going to be training chest, you can do dumbbell presses, you can do flies, you can do incline and flat bench. Of course, be properly warmed up. If you're really nervous about it, have a spotter, and just don't be going too heavy right away. Work your way up always. If push-ups is something you're concerned about, absolutely do modified push-ups so you can support yourself with either a table or a chair and have your chest supported with your feet on the ground. And then over time, once you're able to do more reps, you can make that modification a little bit more narrow and lower and closer to the ground, and go from a wide grip to a more narrow grip so you're having a bigger gap from yourself to the ground. And again, practice makes perfect. Do those at least maybe 3 times a week, several sets again, like 3 to 5 sets. And if you want, you can have a spotter and someone helping you to challenge you. You can do them with a weight on your back if you really want to challenge yourself to do more reps, but absolutely practice and you will improve. You can also do a modification where you're doing kneeling push-ups. That's a more simple modification too. If those are too hard for you, of course, you can start with the table or chair supported. But those are just some of the things that I did. Like I said, keep practicing. You will improve. You get stronger over time and it will get easier.